last video I talked about religions and a new message that has come to humanity through the writings of Baha'u'llah, and I wanted to share a couple of words from Baha'u'llah. He says, "Tell the priest to ring the bells no longer. By God the True One, the most mighty bell hath appeared in the form of him who is the most great name. And the fingers of the will of thy Lord, the most exalted, the most high, toll it out in heaven, in the heaven of immortality. In his name the all-glorious. Thus have the mighty verses of thy Lord been sent down again unto thee, that thou mayest arise to remember God, the creator of earth and heaven, in these days when all the tribes of the earth have mourned, and the foundations of the cities have trembled, and the dust of irreligion hath enveloped all men, except such as God, the all-knowing, the all-wise, was pleased to spare. Say, he who is the unconditioned is come, in the clouds of light, that he may quicken all created things with the breeze of his name, the most merciful, and unify the world, and gather all men around this table which hath been sent down from heaven. Beware that ye deny not the favor of God after it hath been sent down unto you. Better is this for you than that which ye possess, for that which is yours perisheth, whilst that which is with God endureth. He in truth ordaineth what he pleaseth. Verily the breezes of forgiveness have been wafted from the direction of your Lord, the God of mercy. Whoso turneth thereunto shall be cleansed of his sins, and of all pain and sickness. Happy the man that hath turned towards them, and woe betide him that hath turned aside." And another passage of Baha'u'llah, where he writes, "The all-knowing physician hath his finger on the pulse of mankind. He perceiveth the disease, and prescribeth in his unerring wisdom the remedy. Every age hath its own problem, and every soul its particular aspiration. The remedy the world needeth in its present-day afflictions can never be the same as that which a subsequent age may require. Be anxiously concerned with the needs of the age in which ye live, and center your deliberations on its exigencies and requirements. We can well perceive how the whole human race is encompassed with incalculable afflictions. We see it languishing on its bed of sickness, sore tried and disillusioned. They that are intoxicated by self-deceit have interposed themselves between it and the divine and infallible physician. Witness how they have entangled all men, themselves included, in the mesh of their devices. They can neither discover the cause of the disease, nor have they any knowledge of the remedy. They have conceived the straight to be crooked, and have imagined their friend an enemy. Incline your ears to the sweet melody of this prisoner. Arise and lift up your voices, that haply they that are fast asleep may be awakened. Say, O ye who are as dead, the hand of divine bounty preferreth unto you the water of life. Hasten and drink your fill. Whoso hath been reborn in this day shall never die. Whoso remaineth dead shall never live." And in this, if you study the story of Baha'u'llah, he was sent to prison in his 20s, mostly throughout all of his life, because he proclaimed one thing, and that was that God had inspired him with a message from God. In fact, Baha'u'llah writes, "O king, I was but a man like others, asleep upon my couch, when lo, the breezes of the All-Merciful wafted over me, and taught me the knowledge of all that hath been. This thing is not from me, but from him who is almighty and all-knowing. And he bade me lift up my voice betwixt heaven and earth, and for this there hath befell me what hath caused the tears of every man of understanding to flow." Thank you.